Meir Ezra with a piece of truth for you. So if you will inspect your life, you will see that it is composed of many circles, close circles, and further away, more and more circles. The circles that are closest to you are the ones that affect you the most. One of the closest circuits to you would be your mind or your body. And then you've got your family, etc. So you've got circles, all kind of circles around you. Now, you will see that if you will check any person around you, that, let's take your family, let's say your parents, and if your parents are not really supportive of you, prior to that, something amazing happened. You gave them bad news. You told them how bad things are about you, about the environment. You promoted bad. And the moment that you go on this terrible diet of promoting bad news, you destroy those circles of life around you. Because later on, if you need help from your parents, they will obviously want to help you, but they will help you in a different way to what you're doing now, because they will think, one second, he's a programmer, but he's not doing so well as a programmer. Maybe he should do something else. He's a dancer, but he's not doing so well as a dancer. Maybe he should do something else. So they will want to support you, but in a different way to what you want, because you prove to them with your bad news that what you're doing is not right. Now, you will see that a person that promotes bad news will get back bad news. And it's quite amazing that you are what you're putting out. You are what you're putting out. So if you put out bad news, you will become a source of bad. You will become a magnet for bad news. It is also interesting that after a while, you will decide that the solution is not to communicate. And the problem with that is that the only way to bring something into life, the only thing that exists in life is what you can communicate with. For as long as we couldn't communicate with the atoms did not exist as far as everyone is concerned. For as long as we didn't find a new planet, that planet do not exist as far as anyone is concerned. So what happened when you decide that the best way for you is not to communicate? You take yourself out of existence. So what should you do? You should communicate, always. Regardless how many times your communication failed, the handling is always communicate. That's number one. And number two, when you communicate good news, not bad news. Only good news. Whatever it takes, communicate bad news. What do you do with the bad news that you heard? Ignore them. Bad news are always secondary. There must be good before there is bad. And number three, whatever happen, keep knowing that the basic intention of man is good. People are really good. They have good intention. They don't know how to do what they want to do or how to achieve what they want to achieve, so they make mistakes that seems like they are bad. But if you will actually check the other side story, you will see that the intention is always good. The viewpoint is limited, but the intention is good. So all you have to do is to communicate, so you expand the viewpoint of the other person, and all of a sudden you will discover that automatically he becomes good, and your life become perfect. Meir Ezra, a piece of truth for you. Bye-bye.